Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today we are making Bookpage page edges. I show you how to draw them, I show you what to do, I show you what might be the best materials to use to paint them or whatever you want to do. So we'll be doing that. There's not just this one, this is the autumn one. I've also got a spring one, I'm just looking for it. I had an idea with them as well. You don't have to do them like I've done them there. You can do them like I'm trying to show you. Where are we? Oh, it's around here somewhere. Pretty sure there it is. Right. So there's this idea as well. So I'll show you how to do that as well. Okay, which is it's a lot of fun. I've had so much fun doing this. And I love leaves. I love messing about with leaves as well. Leaves. I don't like to say leaves. Leaves. I love those. Okay then. So let's go and we'll share. So please give me a thumbs up. Please share my video. Press the notification bell with your crafty fingers. And please subscribe to my channel too. And I've also got a Facebook group, Hazy Crazy Art, so I hope people would like to show me what they've made. Okay then, so let's go. I'm thinking of creating edges to your pages using these pretty leaves. Right then, I've got several ideas. Okay, I have got, I'm thinking if you've got card, this is a scrap piece of card pulled from the bin, as you can see, it's very, yeah. Right, so scrap card. Let me just show you what that looks like, because that looks to me not as good as what it could do. So say if you've got a, oh, I can use card for this. I can colour in it using card. So I'm going to do it like this. Okay. I don't know, that looks very well, boring to me. I don't know, that might be your suitable thing. You might enjoy that, you might like that. But that is definitely not my thing at all. So I would be inclined, this is why I've done all this, I'd be inclined to jazz it up a bit using different things. This is what I'm just suggesting some things you can use. If you haven't got book pages or you didn't want to use book pages, for example. Yeah, so I would do all this. Oh, look at my arm. Oh, big, giant, enormous arm in the way. Hold on a minute, I think we're on. Let's put you a bit further back so you can see everything. And I'm going to do some, oh, look at this. This is what I did, some dots around it. Some white dots. I think white dots don't finish things off really well. So you can do things like that. What else did I do around it? I'll put some, I think I was using actual paint. But I was thinking if you didn't have paint, they had some sort of pens. Yeah, so there's that sort of thing. And this isn't what I was going to do, but people might say, oh, I haven't got any paint. So I've got lots of green card actually. So this is what I would, so there's that one, that's fine, that's a nice little leaf and it looks better than that plain one. I don't know if you agree with that, but definitely to me it does. Okay, and so this is the book pages. This is my book pages, as I say, my rubbish script as I call it, and you can just use ordinary, but this doesn't actually run at all. Okay, right, I'll show you different things I've used. Now, I actually bought some Derwent things, yeah. Because I wanted to try Derwent Inktense. This was really expensive, so I wouldn't go for this if you're a beginner. I would go for Artz. The Artz sets are about a quarter of the price of it. But I got this out of a shop and it was cheaper. Right, I'm using this. I don't usually use these, but I'm going to use I'm using any green. It's actually Hooker's green. And it actually comes quite thick, so that's quite disappointing because it rubs out the letters, look. Oh, what's it doing? Look, I think I've got all the colours on there. Oh, yeah. So you can use it a bit thinner, obviously. Yeah, so you can, yeah, that look. That's a bit thinner, isn't it? Right. Okay, and I've got different sorts of, so that's very good, so I could use that. And I would, again, even though it's got lovely variegated, variegated, not quite variegated, but that's a leaf term, isn't it? Very, yeah, but I think that would look nice. If that was a bit more clearer, that would look great, wouldn't it? But which one are we looking at? Are we looking at this one? I think so. I think I'm looking at that one. Now, lots of people tend to have watercolour crayons when they're a beginner, and they do say, do not buy watercolour crayons if you're a beginner. But I don't see why not, actually, because that has done a good job. Right, I've got these are Inktense, but I've got other ones. But guess what, look, I've got all these, but I've taken the green out and lost it somewhere, so it might be in my pens in the other room, actually. But I have lost them. But I've got all those to make nice autumnal colours. This is Faber-Castell. Oh dear, how do you pronounce that? Albrecht Dura, I don't know. Yeah, geranium. Oh, pale geranium lake. So I was trying to read the German. Geranium rot hell. Oh, rot. That's rot. Red. I imagine that's some sort of red. Is it rot? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, imagine you was doing that. You'd just put something like that down, and I would change a few. I would put a few different colours in as well, like this. And then let's see if that's still green. Change. That's the trouble with these. They hold the colour too well, actually. There we go. So that's left some bit of orange in there as well. Oh, and you can edge them in brown, things like that. I can make them a bit bigger as well. They're a bit small, aren't they? You can add. There's the go. Yeah, I'm going to see to that one in a minute when we've done a bit more, because obviously they have to dry. And a bit of red. So these could be autumn leaves. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Because usually when I decide to do autumn, it's sort of spring, isn't it? So I'm thinking, oh, I can't do autumn yet, but now we sort of like end of July, we can start thinking about autumn things, can't we? Right, so I'm going to, with a black that I have got on the, that is a black. I'm going to go through there, that makes it, now, I don't know whether all crayons will do the, yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? That's got to have some white in at the end. Let's do this one. Can you see those? I'm going to put them close up. Yay. Is that a bit better? Now you can see them. I've got to make sure I'm in shot though, because sometimes when I'm close up I'm going, oh yeah, this, that, you know, you can, oh, of course you can't see it. It's off shot. Then I have to refilm. Yeah, so I'm just making it a bit more. Or you can have complete, complete, what's the name, lines, clear lines, can't you, as well? If you like clear lines, you can use things like Sharpies and that. I'm going to have a go at Need some, I bought these came today. Inktense, yay! These are Inktense crayons as well, so I decided to get some Inktense. Yeah, I'm not using the natural greens, I'm using any greens. Okay, so we can have a bit of, add a bit of orange in there, because it might be turning autumn. Let's see how we do. That might turn out as quite brown actually. Where's my, I'm trying to look for this and it's running away from me. Right, okay. Did I show you that? Where is it? It's there. Oh yeah, that's in the middle, isn't it? You can't see because the camera, the thing that's holding my phone is, see, that's nice, isn't it? Okay, I'll show you what we're going to do with these in a minute. I did say, didn't tell what we're going to do. And these are Bookpage ones. You can see the Bookpage clearly through there, which is great. Oh look, you can even paint some more. Right, painting leaves. Now, do you find it hard to do? I don't know. I don't know whether people would find that hard. I find it so easy. So hopefully it's just basically holding your pencil or whatever you're using and just drawing around like that. Let me show you with a thing that's actually going to colour. Right, so you just hold it in one position and do that. Okay, like, oh, I told you I'm doing it, aren't I? Look. So you'd hold your pen in one position and do that. I can't remember what I was doing now. My husband came in and said, oh, right, talk to me. Right, oh yes, that's right. We was talking about doing this, weren't we? We were going like this. So you hold your pen in one position and just go around that like you don't, look, I'm not moving my hand, I'm just moving my fingers. Okay, so it's basic, yeah. Then all you've got to do is mimic, try and draw. It doesn't matter if it's not the same anyway, look. You can do a round leaf one side and a flat the other like that, and that looks like a leaf. Doesn't it, look? I can make that look like a leaf if you can get the, where's me, what's this? I'm looking for this. Look how nicely that looks. I mean, it's a nice bright, what sort of plant would that be? There is a plant with sort of bright leaves, isn't there, like that? Right, and this is the jet black again. See, that's what you got to do, and that looks like a leaf. Oh dear, I've come and made it a bit more round, but you can do, obviously, when you're doing the extras. And you can even do this, muss up the edges like that, and then cut where you like, so you can cut around where you like there. Makes a great edge. So I'm not sure, you see, how easy it is for people to draw leaves and things. I mean, you could even cut them with some of these as well. Decollage scissors. I've got two pairs of them somewhere. Another pair of them. Right, okay. If you can hear a load of traffic, ignore it. It's Friday. Right. Okay, I'm trying not to colour it in too much. But the good thing about these, what I like about those compared with the actual paints is the paints really cover it up, don't they? Bookpage, that sort of leaves it slightly transparent. So there are uses for these. And I'm going to put that in. Yeah, so let's put some, I'm going to put some white on these. White, my Uni Posca, this is my favourite, the PC1M, because it's nice and thin. It's a 0.7mm line, which is, I don't know, what's that? I don't know what that is in inches, 16th of an inch, probably less. Okay, 1/32 of an inch. I don't know, then you can put things like this as well. Dots, you see, that's all they are. I'm not drawing them, I'm just doing dots. So I'm just, you know, I just don't want anybody to put off thinking they've got to draw anything. And obviously we've got our little, if you wanted to use oxides or something like that, or inks, we can do the same as what we did with the butterfly leaves. Leaves? Did you know butterflies have leaves? Neither did I. Actually, I found this pine needles one under the settee the other day. So just do that. Brilliant, there we go, leaf. And that's nice and see-through as well, isn't it? So if you've got oxides and those brushes, different sizes, that's absolutely brilliant. Let's go through, let's get a, you can use sharp, let's do a Sharpie one. These are supposed to have nice thin points, but mine are getting a bit blunt actually. Can we see that yet? So let's go through this. Doesn't that make a brilliant leaf shape? Okay, that's the butterfly wing as well if you want to do those whimsical butterflies as well. You can always add bits of colour to this, like that. And it will actually, the oxide will actually run as well. Or ink, whatever you've got. Or you've got some different, you don't have to have I shouldn't think you have to have distress oxide or distress anything. You can just do it. Anyway, that's my idea. So I'm just saying I do like the I think that's a bit thick. We can actually, yeah, we can look. You can take that and use it. I thought it was the opposite way around. I thought when I was reading it, it's actually permanent, but I don't think it is. This is Inktense, not watercolours. Yeah, so you can put, I don't think, that looks a bit, I don't know, let's do it a bit. Yeah, you can put that lovely thick line around the edge as well, which might help edge it, if you want to. Okay. Yeah, they would make, wouldn't they make, what do you think they would make? Beautiful edges for pages. So I'm going to do that now. So what I'm going to do, this is a practice sheet. I can do it where I like. I don't have to do it, I can put some more on there and use those if I want. But I'm going to use a different sheet and then I'm going to cut them out. Okay, I'm going to try and make sure you can see what I'm doing. Instead of having my hand in the way like this, like I sometimes do, I'm going to try and do it like that. Okay, and that's, or I'll tell you what we have got with our Inktense. We've got an outliner, haven't we? We've got an outliner thing. I don't know what it's got at the end. There it is. And it looks like, actually looks like a, where are we? It looks like a pencil. When you actually move back to improve focus, look. Okay, so that looks like a pencil when you actually draw it, but it won't smudge. So you can do things like that. And I'm going to do it with I can do it with what I like. I can do it with the one that I can have a go at that again. There you go, that's brought some colour onto there, and that's absolutely fine. And you can do nice round leaves like that, like it shows you there. Or you can shape it how you like. Okay, like that. I'm going to go around the edge in this. Right. I'm going to put different greens on. I might do some more autumnal ones as well. Right then, sorry about that. I was just having a phone call. I've been doing some um, doodling as you do. Right, I've just thought of something. Right, I've got different colours. So I've got things like reds. I can put red dots on there. I think these look absolutely fantastic when they're like this. And you can put yellow dots on there as well. I've still got to shape them. They're put yellow dots on there too. If you look closely, I'll show you closely in a minute. You put yellow dots on the green ones. If you're making green leaves, or you're making pretty autumn leaves, or something like that. I think you could also put pink. Sorry about my arm all the time. Pink dots, and there's quite a pale one there, pale leaf there, and that could actually be coloured in by dots. Now we used to do that at college. We used to, and school, stippling to colour something in, or especially with black and white actually. And you would, and actually that, just by doing that, would make actually orange. So pink and yellow, for example, or red and yellow would make orange. I've got both in there. If you can see, that looks a lot darker. I'm leaving that middle bit paler there for fun. You could also do lines as well. Lines look nice. Are we showing you okay? I'm not sure. I'm never sure, you know. There we go. You put little lines. See, that's all I'm doing. I'm not drawing them. I'm just putting little lines. Yay. There we go. You can put dots and things. I'm putting very, very, very faint dots down here. That's not enough to fill a page yet, so I'm going to do some more. Okay, but I thought I'd just let you know that if it suddenly became filled in, that's why. Right, okay. yeah, so what I've done is cut me. Now look at that, that's stayed the same. That's all stayed together, which is great. I don't know, is it great? I don't know. So I'll put that there like that. I'll put these on the pages. There's several ways I'm thinking you can do it. Oh, I could put one there. Look. How about down there? Something covering that up. Now, I'll probably be doing something else with that. Something like down here would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's see if I can put it on 7 again. Oh no, is that enough? Does that show you to the... Yeah, I think that does. Right, so that's... I could do it like this. I think... Perhaps, yeah, I was going to cut them out with the what's name, wasn't I, the scissors? Decal edge, never mind. There's also not quite a leaf shape, is there? It's going to be either half a leaf shape, or you can perhaps do it like that. Stagger them a bit like that so they'll all fit in. Which means I've got to cut that. That would look nice, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's try the golden ones. It's not brown, it's golden. The golden leaves. Right, let's do a few like that. These should fit down the page a bit. Yeah, you can overlap them a bit, can't you? Oh, you can overlap them a bit if you've got enough. There we go. Yeah, that's okay. Can we see that okay? So I can't see very well because I've got that big wide, it's about 1 inch wide or so, just where this is, where it holds the camera on. Yeah, you could do that, and then what you could do is glue them down. Right, I might do that. I might do that in a minute. Doesn't matter which order, there could be any order, but I'm just having a look to see where they fall, so make sure there's going to be enough room for them all. Okay, so they're going to be very, very slightly, Let's put a bit of glue down. I'll probably glue it a bit better in a minute. Making sure we've got, look, I'm going to grab that glue and pull it over a bit. Okay, like that, and get rid of that. Wipe a bit of glue onto there. Try not to go over for a reason. Oh yeah, if you're doing it like this, you need some sort of glue cloth, don't you? Okay. That's a nice dark one, isn't it? That should be right. I mean, is it too short now? Of course it is. Of course it's too short. Oh no, hold on a minute. I think we've managed it, haven't we, just about. What I should have done is do what I usually do. Put one at the top, one at the bottom and one in the middle. Or 2 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 2 in the middle. Okay, right, I've got some sort of glue cloth. That'll do as a glue cloth. I don't know where mine's gone. My new faithful one that's vanished. There we go. So that's that. Now, what can we do with this? I was thinking, we've got that on the other side. I don't know, I wonder whether that would benefit from this. Actually, if you could put those down. Look, I'm mad on this because you could put, if you could put those down the edge of that. Right, so I'm thinking of cutting that off. I don't know. Let's just have a look, see what that's going to look like. Is that going to look right? So that page has got now that sort of curvy look. I can always make another one of those. They're so fun to make. The neurological art. Neurological, is that right? Neurographical even. Is it neurographical? Yeah, neurographical art. I've got a video on that. It's absolutely fun to do. I've got quite a few views. Hey, that's made a really nice page edger, hasn't it now? So we've got a leafy page edger there. Okay. I suppose you could put another page edger here. But I was thinking if you can instead, if that's going to work, that's too small, too thin. Right, just, oh, there's some more. No, that's not enough. Not enough of that one. Right, let's get some of this. I don't know whether that would work, putting it down if you didn't want to use it now but you wanted to use it in the future, you could put it down at one of these. Yeah. Thinking you could perhaps even put washi tape down it or something, or something like that, and then put these on. Or even on the actual page put washi tape down and then put these on. And leave it like that though. There's all these possibilities, you see, things that's coming into my head. Oh, my washi tape's here. Got a tub of it. Whole tub, yeah. Let's see, I've got some brownish. Got a little spotty one. Spotty. Oh, what's going on there? I don't know what that is, but it's something. Right, that's too green, isn't it? It's a vehicle going past somewhere. There we go. I think different sirens, aren't there? Right, so I'm going to use the... Perhaps we could use that, or perhaps we could just try it on that. See if it works. I'd rather try it on there. That is nice and you know, crisp, so it's not you know, like a nice crisp edge, which is different from what the leaves are. So that made me think it might look good like that. This is tea dyed paper, but it's not very strongly tea dyed. It's probably down the pile somewhere. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, down there, look like that. Oh. Oh. So look, they're not very straight, are they? How about something like that, when you've got little gaps? What are you thinking about that one? Ooh, I do like it. I do. Yes, I think that's great. That is. That's sort of like a contrast. Very, very strongly contrasting. So I could separate these. I don't know how many I made. So let's see if I can just separate these. Okay. I haven't finished that one off. Look, I haven't put any thingies on that. Any extras. I haven't put any extras. I've only put extras on that one. Never mind. We can always put extras on the other ones. Yeah, that's another idea. Look, if you wanted to only do 5 leaves or something like that, so you put one at there, one at the top, and one in the middle, and then just join the other two. Or you could even do it like that, couldn't you? I don't know if it will work better. No, I don't know. I like the straight one because using it for the middle like this. So I think I was out of shot then. Using it for the middle like that. So let's do that then. I'm going to glue the top one. And this is a bit easier than what I did last time because, although I like that one, obviously. There we go. Somebody's having a chat out there. I don't know what about. Hey up! I don't know if they did that really. Hey up, me duck. No. They do say that a bit round here, yeah. They do say, hey up me duck. A little bit. I go A up, I don't go mid up. I never said duck. I never say duck. My daughter says it now because her partner says it. And she's got the one, she's the one with the posh voice. So it's quite funny. Right, yeah, the daughter, she had posh friends at school, so she's sort of like got to be quite well spoken. She doesn't go book like I do, she goes buck. There we go. So that's the, yeah, so that's the idea for that one. And then you could sort of, oh, I don't know, if you did something like that, would miss that beautiful page edge out, wouldn't it? So I don't think I would do it there. I'm going to cut that off because this is meant to be a page edger, isn't it? Look, they're deciding to fall down. So I've got two more there towards another one, haven't I? You don't have to use washi tape, you can use strips of pretty paper, but I do like those cut edges. What I mean, straight edges for that. That looks brilliant, doesn't it? I won't use it on that page now because it's going to spoil that page, isn't it? Would that make it? Actually, that wouldn't look too bad. I don't like this. I'm gonna ink that up a bit. Ink that up. I don't like this, but ink that up. Something like that would be great. So you could stick that there, or you could save it for another thing if you don't want to put it in there. Oh, there's some of my projects from recently. That's a what do you call that thing? Oh, that's that. No, it's not tea dyed. It's avocado dyed. It is avocado. It looks quite brown though. So that would go on there, wouldn't it? Yes, I can show you it all now. Look, instead of showing you half of it. And if there's pages, you could cover that up if you didn't like it, for example. Cover things up with it, yeah. What about on there? Oh, that'd be good because that's also got that at the edge actually. That's the what do you call it, dyed paper, and they didn't have a strainer, but that's the actual one. It's not a copy. Sometimes I've copied them. Me, I'm gluing on the I'm terrible. I must have done this all my life, that's why. It's not because it's the way I've been taught, or the way I've taught myself rather. Right, so I'm going to try and put that right at the bottom because that will be in the corner, and then we should roll out to be, oh, why is that like that? See, it's slightly different. Here we go. It's slightly different. Not because some paper's stretched. But anyway, that could actually be inked, couldn't it, like that. Things like that. You can ink them up. If you're showing any white or any edges you don't want to. There we go. I like that. I think that looks really nice. That's two ideas. I'm sure you could think of hundreds and hundreds of ideas. And so you don't have to use washi tape. You can use bits of paper, strips of paper down there. That would be fantastic. Let's have a look at our other one. Yeah, look, and that shows behind that nice patterned paper behind as well. And that's what that looks like. It's now like that. Perhaps I'll edge it with black actually. Where's my Sharpie? A Sharpie will do. So what I'm going to do now is edge this one with my Sharpie. Yeah, so that looks a lot better, doesn't it? Yay! So there. I hope you do like my content today. Please give me a thumbs up. Please share my video with your friends. Press the notification bell with your crafty fingers. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I've got a Facebook group, Hazy Crazy Artz. I'd like to see if anybody would like to put something like this up on there. What we've done today. I know a lady who might do, but hopefully. Okay, so let's have a look at our other one. Where is that? Oh, that's not it. There's another one. Oh, there's one of the butterfly ones, yeah, and that's there's the. Cannot find it. Help! Right, oh, there we go. Right, it's there. So it's on. Oh, it's on the fourth signature. Fifth. So third or fifth, whatever I've got. How many other signatures I've got in there? 3, is it? I can't tell. I think I've got 3 signatures. It's on the third one. Right. There we go. So that's the 2 ideas I've got. Okay, and I'll show you how. Obviously, I've shown you how to draw these, and obviously, what I'm going to do now is do some dots and things on here that I didn't do earlier. So that's what I'll be doing now, as we're going to join our next one. So I'll say goodbye now, and thanks very much. Bye.